So this is the product teardown of Sploot app, and the problem statement given was to increase the user activity and strengthen the sense of community among the pet owners. And the user persona that I have considered is first Prashant, whose age is 25. He's a working professional. He's tech savvy. He likes dogs, and he actually have a street dog which he found recently, very recently. And the major pain points he's facing is that he don't have any idea about the dogs. Neither he has any pets in his friend circle. And the second persona is of Rohit, who is age 32, and he's again a working professional. He has a pet dog. His wife takes care of his pet while he's at office, but sole decision maker is he himself. Pain points is have a short term memory. Sometimes he need a assistance too. So, first impression of the app, like I actually found it very awesome. Like the ratings were 4.2, and that actually created a sense of expectations in my mind. And now coming up to the current user journey, when I opened the app, I found the toggle images were very smooth. They clearly depicted what can I expect inside the app. Then there comes the push notification where I received a very joyful message. I really liked reading about it, and again it gave what all things I can expect inside the app. Just the message wasn't complete, so that would be the one consideration that I would like to make. Now the next step on the user journey was filling about the basic details of user and the user's dog. So I've confidently filled up my details, but while filling the dog's detail, there was a breed section which was mandatory to fill out. Without filling it, I cannot continue to the next step. So that was a kind of turn off for me, since I didn't knew my breed, as it was an adopted dog. So adding a skip button could actually decrease the attrition rates on this page. And the metrics to which we can measure is the percentage drop-offs on this page. And after I landed on the main page, I actually found I was amazed to see so many communities with so many active members. So yeah, landing on the home page, one issue that I found was branding. I didn't found Sploot logo anywhere on the app, be it on the home screen or learn, discuss, health, or on the shop. So that was the one suggestion I wanted to make. And the second was this constant city of completing profile was actually heading over my mind, as it was continuously giving a flash animation, and it was triggering my mind to fill it ASAP. And one suggestion I would like to make to maybe to make the animation more subtle to user. Scrolling down to home screen, I there was a section called daily boobs. So I actually felt totally dumb of what was this section about. Like there was no mentions of, like, no briefings of what I can discover inside the app. So that was the one of the changes that I suggested, ki brief explanation of what can I discover here. And also when I clicked inside, like when I went inside it, it was like there was no symbol what should I do, like there was just like button. But rather I would suggest it to make animations like render to swipe either left or right, to give a user clear indication of what he has to do inside this page. And the metrics through which we can measure is average session time on this page. And the major turn off for me was I downloaded this app because of the community section, and the next 5 to 10 minutes I didn't found the community section anywhere on the app. And after a lot of mehnat, a lot of findings, I eventually found it. It was like बहुत ही ज़्यादा hidden था. So suggested changes that I would like to make is कि by default जो brain में placement आती है about discuss section, I by default I expected कि community section would be inside this. So I had suggested some UI changes regarding the community section to give the equally importance as the user generated content, so that user can easily discover the community section and not he has to jiggle here and there to just to find out, like, or just to chat. And the second problem again, like, was the branding didn't found a Scoot logo. And the third problem that I faced was under the post section, the tags used by the users or by the user generated content were actually irrelevant, based in reference to the post. Like the post was regarding a gift, and the user had used the tags of nutrition, behavior challenges. I'm not pretty sure about this thing. So yeah, uh, major changes I suggested what that community section should be given equal importance as user generated content. And the third changes that I suggested was regarding cache memory, in order like to store the cache memory in user's phone. Uh, so that if user is facing some internet issues or any sort of issues, so he don't have to wait for the app to load. And the next changes that I suggested was a product listing page like the Amazon. A product description was on the top and image was given the second priority, so I have done the same. Whatever the products or services that are on the app, I would like to make I would like to suggest key the description should be on the top, and the image should be below it. And under the shop section, what I felt was missing was a filter option, as the shop is cluttered with all types of products and services that Scoot offers. So there was a need of filter option so that the user can easily filter the things and discover what he was looking for. And again, I have made some UI changes based on the previous my previous explanation. That products and services toggle I've kept on the top, and then I have made it. And the next improvement that I wanted to make was under the health section. When I clicked on start walk, there was a page of who is walking. I found it completely irrelevant that as I have added only details of one dog under the profile section, it was absolutely relevant if I had two dogs, but this was the improvement that I want. Now, talking about the problem statement second, which was the converting community members to paid users. Now, we want our community members to use our services like experts, like finding an experts, etc. So, what I had suggested here is whenever users are engaging on the groups, like majorly it's people are sharing their problems they're facing, the daily routines of the dogs and stuff. So sometimes if a user has sent a message and he hasn't got a reply, then a user might feel key okay, maybe people are not responding to me and anything, like there are a lot of emotion that triggers that time. So if the situation, like the message he has texted is actually serious, like it's the current message, like she has written key he has a dog who has a dried paws, like clearly it depicts it's a medical issue. So what we can do, it's like giving a clear CTA key neglected sign can lead to serious health problems, and we can so that he can consult with the team. So whenever it's a reference link, so whenever the user clicks on the consult with team button, it automatically redirects to the expert page, and he can very easily consult with the expert. Similarly, in order to make the product discovery funnel shorter, what I have suggested, while a user is interacting inside the group, and suppose the user has asked the question, hey, I just adopted a stray dog and I'm looking for a type of food to feed. So the users who is well experienced can easily suggest him the product he has actually used, or maybe his office knowledge. So as soon as the other user types hash, so it drop downs the order history of the user, and as soon as he clicks on the order, it automatically regenerates like or shortens the URL, or like directly shares the URL of the product, so that the like me as a person, as a user, can directly click on the link and opens up the product page, and I can directly add it to cart. And similarly, in order to make the services funnel shorter, what I have suggested inside the health app, suppose a user has alerted the some reminders of his dog box, like once a day or twice a day. So if he missed a slot, so we can give him a warning or a clear city or any type of fact which is actually true about the dogs. Like you missed the walk yesterday. Walks are integrally important for dogs. So as soon as the user clicks on book now option, so it automatically redirects to the services page where he can book a person who can make his dog walk. So metrics to measure the conversion flow of community members is would be the quantity of services and products they have used, be it dog walking, be it products related to dog and stuff. So yeah, so increased number of orders would be a clear metric that would determine the success of the solution that I've proposed. Yeah, thank you.